What's up everybody, Low7 here, and welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution video. And I cannot believe that I'm making a brand new Link Evolution video after all of these months. But we got some brand new news and information for Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution that there is just enough new information that I just had to make a video on this game yet again. So we're coming back with that Link Evolution content. I hope you guys are excited for today's new information for Link Evolution, because as you guys can tell from the title, we have a bunch of awesome news for the game. So if you guys are excited, as always, be sure to go hit that like button on the video down below. But of course, you can wait to like the video until you actually watch the entire thing. And I guess without further ado, let's go talk about all the news and information for Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution. So a little bit of context to where I got all this information for Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution is that currently right now in Japan, they're doing a Jump Fiesta 2020. And basically what that is, the best example I can give to you guys is that the Jump Fiesta is kind of the equivalent of an E3, but exclusively in Japan. A bunch of Japan companies related for video games and stuff like that are doing a ton of announcements in this Jump Fiesta, and for Konami specifically, they had a whole hour talking about all the new stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh! There's also a lot of new information for the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime and a couple other cool Yu-Gi-Oh! things I'll also discuss about on my YouTube channel. So if you want to take a look at my YouTube channel, be sure to go take a look at it and maybe subscribe if you want to get notified when those videos were released. But that's where I got my information for Link Evolution, because I had a little segment talking about some new stuff for Link Evolution. So let's get into it. So the first big news that I want to talk about for Link Evolution is the fact that Link Evolution is going to get released on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam, which is some awesome news for all of you guys that don't have a Nintendo Switch and already have an Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam that really were itching to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. The fact that it's finally going to get released on those platforms is awesome. The downside is that while they confirmed that the game is going to get released in 2020, they did not give us an official release date for the game. It's just going to be sometime in 2020. Now, my personal guess on when this game is going to officially release on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam is probably sometime in April 2020, because the original release date for Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution actually came out on the Nintendo Switch in Japan in April, and that's why myself and other content creators on YouTube were actually able to play the game early in quotation marks, because that game released in April of 2019 on the Nintendo Switch, which was really cool. And the weird thing too, which was also cool, is the fact that the game was actually fully translated when it released in Japan in April of 2019, but it just wasn't released worldwide. We didn't get the worldwide release date for Link Evolution on the Nintendo Switch until like August, which was very odd. But I feel like that they're going to release these versions of PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam Link Evolution. I feel like that they're going to release that version of the game sometime in April 2020, because I don't think that they should wait super long to release it on those platforms, especially because we have the new consoles for Xbox and PlayStation coming out very soon. Those new versions of the consoles are coming out in holiday 2020, so aka at the end of 2020. So I feel like that if Konami wants to make the most profit as they can from Link Evolution, because you better know that they're milking the heck out of that game, they're probably going to want to release it sometime in April, maybe a little bit earlier than April, on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam, especially because all it is just porting that version of Link Evolution from the Nintendo Switch onto PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam. So I don't think it would be that difficult to do in the first place, but we'll have to wait and see, and hopefully they can give us an official release date for that version of Link Evolution very soon. And what's also really cool is that for the Nintendo Switch version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution, it's getting a brand new update for adding a bunch of new characters into the game and a bunch of new cards into the game. And most likely the release date of this new update for the Nintendo Switch version of Link Evolution is going to be the same day as the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam release date of Link Evolution. And basically once the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam versions of the game comes out and is on sale, then the Nintendo Switch will get a free update where it'll have the same content as the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam versions of Link Evolution. And at that point, there's going to be no like version of the game anymore. It's just going to be the same game, just on all platforms, because as you guys know, Link Evolution is already on the Nintendo Switch, so we already have the game. They're going to release a free update for it, and then the version that's coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam will have the fully updated version like the Nintendo Switch. So there won't be any like different versions, and there won't be any like worse place to get the new game, if you know what I'm saying. I'm explaining it poorly, but I hope some of you guys can understand nonetheless. But yeah, by the time the game releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam, that will be the same version as the Nintendo Switch version, and all four of those platforms will have the same version of Link Evolution. And then by then, when we get new updates for Link Evolution, it'll just get updated on all platforms. That's a better way of explaining it. So when it comes to this next portion of today's video, I'm going to be talking about all of the new characters that's getting added to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution. And the thing is that personally for me, I have not watched watched a single episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Variants. So if I do any misinformation on any of these characters that I'm going to be talking about in this portion of the video, I am sorry. I just have not watched a single episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Variants. All these characters I'm about to talk about, I am personally unfamiliar with the characters themselves and the decks that they play. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to be talking about them because these are big new, events and updates for Link Evolution, and the fact that these new characters are getting added to the game, which will also mean that we're going to be getting their new respective decks inside of the game. So the first new character we're going to be talking about is Blue Maiden, and from what I know, this is the second form of Sky in the V-Reigns world. Anyways, when Blue Maiden gets added into Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution, she's going to most likely add Marina's cards. This is not confirmed that she's adding those cards. From what I've researched from Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki, that was the deck that she used in the anime. So we're probably going to get these Marina's cards in Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution, which would be pretty cool. So the second new character for Link Evolution is going to be Soulburner, and Soulburner is most likely just going to add some new Salamangreat support into Link Evolution, because we actually already have some Salamangreat cards that we can use in Link Evolution, but the introduction of this character in Link Evolution will just probably add some more Salamangreat support into the game. The third new character that's going to get added to Link Evolution is called Revolver, and we already have a lot of Revolver's cards in Link Evolution, so most likely we're just going to get some more Borreload cards and some more Rocket cards into the game that we just didn't already have from that character. So more of those cards are going to be pretty cool. So the last character that has been confirmed to get added into Link Evolution is AI's final boss form. Like I said, I did not watch Variants, but I think I spoiled who the final boss was from the show. So nice spoilers for myself. Probably will not watch the show because I pretty much spoiled the entire show for this video. Hey, but anyways, he seems to be adding this archetype called Ignister. I know I mispronounced the name of this card, or this card archetype. I cannot read for the life of me, but we're probably going to get those cards added into Link Evolution, and those cards actually have not been released yet in the TCG, so it'll be cool to try them out before they get released in the TCG if this new Link Evolution update comes out very soon. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be pretty cool to try out. So the last thing we're going to be taking a look at for today's Link Evolution news video is these three cards that also got announced in Jump Fiesta. So we have some really interesting stuff. So we have this new Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid card, and this IP card got announced for the game, which is confirming that we're going to be getting some Chaos Impact cards in Link Evolution, which would be really cool. And then the other thing that's very interesting is that we're getting this card called Crystron. I don't even want to try to pronounce that ridiculous name for this Crystron card, but this card is a card that has not been released yet in the TCG, and it's going to get released in this Dual Overlord set that's coming out on March 19th of 2020. So the fact that this card is not out in the TCG yet, but is going to be getting added into Link Evolution very soon, is really interesting to think about. It's another card that is not in the TCG yet, but it's getting into Link Evolution, which is pretty crazy, and it is very interesting nonetheless. Now, I do recommend you guys to watch some other content creators when it comes to these news videos for Link Evolution, because I'm pretty unfamiliar with a lot of these cards for Link Evolution. I'm more of a Duel Links player, so I don't understand the full impact of these cards getting added into Link Evolution, but I'm just telling you what I know, that the two of these cards is from the Chaos Impact set, and then we're getting some Crystron cards that was originally in the OCG, but is now coming into Link Evolution and soon the TCG, which is also some cool stuff right away. So if you guys that are more familiar with the TCG and OCG want to discuss about this stuff and the impact of the stuff, please be sure to educate me and talk about it in the comment section down below. Nonetheless though, this is just going to be it for today's information for Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. If you guys did enjoy my point of view from this new information for Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to go hit the like button on the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content. I am primarily a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content creator, but with all this new Yu-Gi-Oh! News information that we got today, I had to sit down and talk about all this new stuff, especially because I have played some Link Evolution on my YouTube channel, so I gotta talk about the Link Evolution stuff, even though I'm unfamiliar with a lot of the cards. So there you go right there. But still, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! video. Peace out, everybody.